Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends. Just thought I'd shoot this quick video on this Sunday morning because I was bored. Just thought I'd let you all know where I'm up to with projects and future stuff. So the first one on the to-do list is this boomerang. It's an original one, which is awesome. It's got all the period electrics in it. As I say, I've not even touched it yet. I've had a quick look at it. It's all solid. There's nothing missing apart from a blue plastic bit in the middle which holds the driver on. So I'll have to source one of them. Now, my thoughts are on this one. It's an original body on original decals, so I kind of want to keep it like that, but it's been painted silver. So I've ordered a couple of bottles of the Tamiya polycarbonate paint cleaner, which also is the ultimate stripper for these polycarbonate shells. So my plan is to spend a lot of time taking that silver paint off and then respray it white. Obviously leave the decals on because the decals are in pretty good condition. You know, I could go down like obviously Team Blue Grove reproduction shell and repo decals, but I'm gonna try save it and get it back to box art. So there's a fair bit of work in that if it works. So that's on the to-do list. Next we have this 20-odd year old TLO1 chassis. Now I bought a job lot of TLO1 stuff and I had two absolutely mint chassis. And I had these green wheels on. Now I know what these are from. They're from a car Tamiya did called the Honda NSX Mugen Castrol touring car. You just don't see any of them about. So both chassis had these wheels on, and both chassis are brand new, wheels and tyres, everything's brand new on them, never been used. So I've kind of been debating what to do with it. So I also got this Lexan shell with it, which is Tamiya. I've got the decals for it. So my plan is I'm going to convert it. See, if you do it bog standard, it's just a saloon car. So I'm actually going to do a DTM version of this. So I've got it in mind what I'm going to do, but it's quite hard to explain. But if it works out how it is in my mind, it's going to be a pretty bad boy. It's going to be white. It's going to have a spoiler on. I've already got the custom DTM decals made for it. But it involves cutting the body out in a completely different way, where you would normally cut these sections off of a body because the actual body's about here. I'm going to leave it on, same with the sides. So it's going to sit just like a proper touring car. So I don't know how it's going to work. I'm going to use this as well, or I'm going to try. But as I say, I'm waiting for like a spoiler to come from Hong Kong, so I can't do anything. I've got everything apart from that. So I'm quite excited about that one because it's one of those things, the design's in my head, but if it looks half as good as the image I've got in my head, it's going to be awesome. So anyway, that's that one. Going down, that's the beautiful technical motor that I now use to run. Love that motor. I've got a big wig motor, that's just for sale. And I've got a spare GT tune motor, which is just spare really. Next shelf down. This is my finished shelf, so I've just finished the videos with the Super Hornet, done the mild restoration to it, and it's stripped now and it's going to be on its way very soon. Yesterday I just painted the silver, which just finishes it. I actually forgot, I've done it last job, but anyway, I remembered last minute, so I think it looks great. So that's the Super Hornet, and that's got box and manual with it, so that's a beautiful car. Behind that we've got that's what I now use for the running videos, Techniplus set with manual speed control. I don't know if you can see it, and the servos are down there. Second finished car is obviously the Grasshopper Riri, which we made to look and run like the original. So that's going to be on its way very soon. Both of these cars are cleaned up now. It's a bit dark in here, I don't to appreciate how nice they are, but they're all polished up and they look lovely. Behind that I've got the 2.4 gig Spectrum radio gear, which I'm no longer going to use, but I'll keep it as spare just in case. So that's that shelf. Then we have tools and paints and everything else that we always use. Job lot of stuff. Next one down, and you're probably going to struggle to see this one. So this is the second TLO1 mint chassis that I've got. This was my original idea all along. I didn't actually believe I'd get the parts to do this Castrol Mugen Honda, but the reason I love this hobby is if you ask questions on groups and people contact you know people come good for you and they get you stuff. So I've managed to source this, you probably can't make it out, but that's original Tamiya shell for the Mugen NSX. So that's going to look absolutely superb. The only thing I've got to wait for is the plastics, because it has a big fancy plastic spoiler, and then it's got some corner bits, plastics that fit on. As soon as they come, I can get cracking with it. So on that, this is my best find so far. I've managed to source the original Castrol Mugen decals from a friend, and they are super rare. But I can't wait. I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a job decaling. It was 2 sheets in there. This one goes the full length, and obviously that's the basic car ones. But that is, I mean, if you know the car I'm talking about, you'll know just how good it looks. So that's going to be I can't wait, because obviously I'm going to run these as well when I've done them. So that's that. I've got a decal sheet. That's the basic decals for the Lexus. So obviously I use the basic car ones, and as I say, I've got some custom, I should have showed you, I've got some custom Red Bull ones made for it. So that's going to look awesome. But again, bit waiting for the spoilers for both of those cars. Moving up, just the box for the Super Hornet, which is in beautiful nick. Got a pristine manual for that as well. Next one down is the Grasshopper box, obviously Riri. And then we have 2 new builds to do. So I've got obviously the Bigwig Riri, which I've got I've changed a couple of decals, ordered repo ones, because I can't put the Mooncraft one on, I just can't do it. So I've got I've got an original of the reproduction Dick CPEC to put on. So that needs building, but I'm kind of putting that body's a pig to spray because of the blue and the white masking. It's quite tricky. I've done a couple of them. In fact, I've actually got a very popular video on my channel with how to paint it, so I might have to watch it again and watch what I said. And then with the last one we've got is this lovely Riri Top Force, which I really want to build because I've never built a Top Force. I've never run one either. So that's obviously that was Tamiya's 100th model, which is pretty special, and it's an absolute peach of a buggy. So the Top Force will definitely be before the Bigwig, but whether that's the next thing to do or not will depend. I've got something rather special that I'm picking up on Monday, which I'm super excited about, and I won't say what it is just in case it falls through, but I've got something very, very rare and vintage to pick up. So depending how that is, if that's ready to go and it's straight into restoration with it, then I'll start on that. But I'll know my Monday evening, and if it's not and I need to get some bits for it, then we'll be on Mr. Top Force, which is really good. Obviously we've got a build video and then we'll do a running video. So that's kind of where I'm at for my boring Sunday morning video, just to fill time. So if anyone's stayed to the end, thanks for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already, and we'll get some future videos done. Thanks again, bye.